Day 22, we are here and we are talking about more ideas for follow-up. Success is in the follow-up. We talk about inviting as one of the three vital behaviors, but it really is in the follow-up because a lot of times people don't respond to the invitation, or they say, they want to know more. And if you don't get back to them, then you could lose the chance to change their life. So if you want to be more effective in following up, you need to think back to the form, right? And so before you follow up with someone, review what you learned about them when you were forming with them. So remember, the form is the family, occupation, recreation, and then the message, right? What you're trying to get across to them. So if you can connect with them on their interests and their goals, you're going to get a much better response. I like to call it, and I'm sure you've heard of this before, we used to do this when I was personal training at gyms. They would teach us to, it's kind of like the Oreo cookie is what you call it, or something like that, sandwich. So what you say is that you want to bring up something that you learned about them, something that you saw on their Facebook page recently, something about whatever, someone I just asked about coaching. Oh, I saw that you just got your daughter baptized. How sweet. That's so awesome. I hope it went well. And then I say, hey, I just wanted to touch base with you regarding that coaching opportunity. I have this open house starting on Wednesday, and it's just a chance to take a peek at what we do as on our team, and it'll give you some information and give you an opportunity to ask any questions that you might have. Do you think it's something that you'd be interested in? And then a little blurb about, like, by the way, your daughter was so cute in that little dress, or something like that. Whatever it happens to be, right? So another example would be if I called a new friend and asked straight out, hey, did you decide if you wanted to join my group? Which I have done that before, been there, done that, learned from my mistakes. So instead, you would say, hey, Eva, how are you feeling? I know you've been busy running around with your kids all over the place between ballet and baseball and all that kind of stuff. Have you had any time to squeeze in a workout? And then even during a follow-up, you need to remember to build and strengthen your relationships. So personally connecting to your new friends with the intent to help them will increase their trust in you and demonstrate that you truly, truly care. I know, for another example, I posted something on someone's Facebook page yesterday. She posted a picture of herself. I don't know her that well, but I went to high school with her, and so we're friends on Facebook. And I know a while back she had said that she was really frustrated and couldn't lose weight and nothing was working. And of course, I'm sure that I could have helped her and made something to work, but I didn't want to be salesy and I didn't want to push that out there. So I said, hey, I'm here to help if you need any help. Keep going. It always seems hard. It seems like an uphill battle, but once you're there and looking back, you'll be, so happy about it. I said something encouraging to her, and I put it out there that, if she needed help, then I was there to help her. She never did, but then I saw her post yesterday about how she's lost, I don't know, 12 pounds or something like that. And so I just wrote on there, I'm so glad that you stuck to it. I'm sure it feels really good. Good for you. I know how frustrated you were like a little while ago, a few weeks ago. So kudos to you for sticking to it and finding something that worked. And then she wrote back to me, wow, I really appreciate you saying that. That really means a lot. And again, she's not in my challenge group right now. I haven't sold her anything. She's not working with me as a coach or anything like that. But I have invested in that relationship to build it and to strengthen it, and who knows what could possibly come out of it in the future. I do know that she is now more actively looking at what I post on my wall, though, because I posted something on her wall, and that's what tends to happen on social media as well. The more that you're interacting with people on social media, the more that they're going to see, like if you write something on their page, the more that your page is going to pop up in their feeds, and they're going to see what you're talking about when you're talking about Beachbody and you're inviting to your challenge groups and stuff. So it really does kind of benefit you and bounce off and work for the best for you. So Yeah, just personally connect with your friends and just always have that intent to truly help people. And like I said, it will always come back around to you. So I am curious to know what follow-up technique that you have done recently that has worked well for you. So please share that below so that way we can all benefit, we can all learn from each other, and start to implement maybe some other techniques that other coaches, our peers, have used. And then I want you to take an extra 30 to 60 minutes today, and I want you to follow up with as many people in that time frame as possible, and then shout it out when you've hit a minimum of 10 people that you followed up with. All right? So those are your 2 goals for the day. Let me know a follow-up technique that you've used recently that's worked well for you, so that way we can kind of brainstorm with each other and share with each other so that we can benefit everybody. And then take 30 to 60 minutes to do as many follow-ups as possible, and then let us know, give a shout out when you have hit at least 10 follow-ups. All right? Happy following up.